Beatty, Nevada. That way is Death Valley. To the left is back to Pahrump, but I had just come over and see what in the world this is. The Exchange Club. That's some interesting artwork there. Oh, look at that. That took a lot of work. That's metal. It's like steampunk on the inside. I don't know if I can get that. There we go. Oh, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a bar. Oh, I'll come over here. Wow, it actually shows up better on the camera than it does when you're just looking at it. This is real art. Now that is art. World Exchange Club. Wow. The lights inside here. Little lights. It look like a torch. Gears. All these tin ceilings. Okay, that is really neat. When you point this on the with the camera, you really get a vision of what that is. But just looking at it, it's not as clear. And up there, some kind of metal work. That's some welder. Oh, and lights probably come out through here. Well, didn't expect to see this in the teensy little town of Beatty, Nevada. Gateway to Death Valley. That is some craftsmanship. And this is where we're going to eat. Right there.
Upstairs, your apartment upstairs, and you have your studio in the back.
Well, who designed it?
Me.
You did?
Yep,
You
I
are
did.
just
Yeah,
amazing.
this is all my design.
What's your name?
James.
James, my name's Megan. Nice to meet you. Wow, I didn't expect to see this. We're just gonna go up to Bonnie Claire, and I said I gotta look at that. You've been working on it for a while.
Yeah, we've been at it for about a year.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. It's real. You're a real craftsman.
Thank you. It's a lot of fun, and about 3 months into this project, I was telling the owner, I said, why don't we try this? Why don't we try this? He goes, let me know what you need. I'll get the supplies, and you build it.
Oh, that's
Like,
awesome.
all right, so I get to build whatever I want.
That is so great. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Come by anytime.
Will do. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Come by anytime.
Thank you. All right. Real good nachos. It's a warm day. It's nice to sit in the sun, even in winter, and enjoy lunch. Good nacho. Okay, what's the story?
The story is, I wasn't really feeling shave ice at the moment per se, so I asked what's good. And she says, well, our shakes are good, real good. So I think, shake sounds fun. So look at the flavors and they mix and match. So I got a banana buttercream milkshake.
It's not what I expect you to come back with, because I thought you were going to get like a frappuccino or something. Did they have that? Like some kind of...
I have basic coffee, but this is more fun than basic coffee.
So maybe they call their slushies milkshakes. Okay.
There's not milkshakes on the menu, it's called slushies. So it's a banana buttercream slushie.
It's very tasty. It reminds me of the summer. All right, continuing on to Bonnie Claire. We're going to Bonnie Claire today, right, Rob?
That's right. Next time, mango coconut.
Hold on, Rob. The only thing that's missing here is this. Yeah.
Bonneville Salt Flat.
Right. 3, 2, 3. Wait, 3, 2, 1, go! The Jeep, so it probably got to at least 40 miles an hour. That's fun, huh?
Oh, what would the Challenger
I
do?
know.
That was fun. But you know what? None of our cars sound cooler than this one.
Yeah. Well, even your Challenger?
You know, it sounds cool, but it's a little muted.
Let me turn it off. Compared
Challenger sounds incredibly cool, but it doesn't quite have the growl of the Jeep, oddly enough. I feel an unusual sensation. I think it's called warm.
Yeah, it's warm. Finally, we're finally somewhere where it's nice and, well, what is it, like 66 degrees?
That's about what the car says.
Did you tap the ground here?
Yes, I did.
This is very much like racetrack playa.
Very much.
Yeah, that's neat. And here you can drive on it. Wouldn't do it in racetrack playa.
Right, because it's inside the park.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you could camp out here, but you could camp over there maybe. Hey, maybe we should just pull the tent out.
Oh, yeah.
Does that mean no in Rob language? Oh, interesting. There's a bunch of nails here. That's not very nice. I don't think I drove over this part, but I think we should pick these up if we can. Let's pick some of these. Oh, and the screws too. Some screws. Yeah, let's pick them up so nobody has any problems if we see anything. Yeah, they're everywhere. You're a good partner. You know that? So quiet here. Now you could see those are rocks. But up ahead, something interesting. I wouldn't expect to see out here all this and water. But you can also see the donkey droppings in there. That's why they don't want the donkeys in Death Valley. Killy, hey! That's why they want the donkeys in Death Valley, because they just tend to poop right in the water. You can see the ground making the shapes in there. When they dry, they get more shrunk up. See the shapes? The same shapes in the water. But there's lots of donkey droppings. So I don't want the doggies drinking that. But that's interesting. So if you're a bird or a donkey and you need a drink, just come out here. You don't want to step in it, because then your feet would be marking the spots. And then when dry and see shoe marks. Though I don't see donkey tracks really, interestingly. I think the closer you get to the water, the more, it hasn't dried out to a really hard pack yet, so it has this kind of sound. Almost like stepping on pressed cardboard. It feels like stepping on pressed cardboard too. You ready to go look at some mines?
Yes.
Well, these are the nails we gathered up. Some very unnice person. It's a lot. I'm gonna gather these up and put them in a bag and take them away. But that would have done a lot of damage to somebody's car. And there's probably more, but I did the best I could finding them. That would have ruined a person's day. Come up from those flats over there, mud flats, dried mud flats, and I think this is Bonnie Claire, part of Bonnie Claire. The old. I have to read about Bonnie Claire. I really don't know anything about it. But obviously there was a lot of people here and a lot of drinking. Some ruins. Small. I don't know. Was it a lot of? Watch out! There's a lot of stuff sticking out of the ground here, and barbed wire too. There. I don't know. You think that was a cabin or? I don't know what that would have been.
It's more of like a
Chicken coop. Little place to sleep.
a kiln or ore storage or something like that.
There's no mortar in here, so they just piled up the rocks. Hence, that's why they're all kind of crumbled. Oh, here we go. Right here. Oh, this is such a perfect day, isn't it? So pretty.
It's a beautiful day. Couldn't ask for better.
I really don't know what this is. I don't know what I'm looking at. And we put some cement in here, and it's all cracked. And then something went up here. Obviously some kind of mining equipment was put on this. Maybe if we can read about it, we'll find more information. Now at the top, and I still don't know what I'm looking at.
It just all to me says equipment, not residential.
don't know if that came out in camera, but Rob says it looks equipment, not residential. Yeah. That seems like they had their beer and canned goods for lunch. You're absolutely right. And the ever-present cans. That's a pretty color purple. Ever higher. Oh, there's something over there too. Something was here. Sort of the same thing. Is that like a sluice kind of thing? I'm just saying words, I don't really know what they mean. But it reminds me of a sluice, the shape of it. That is one loud airplane. It's way right there. I don't think you can see it, but wow, what a it's winter, so everything's loud. In the air. My goodness! Oh, it's a cactus. It's shaped just like a ball. Be careful with it. Pull it out. Just hang on. Look at that. And it is really sticky stickler. Well, that's neat. Beautiful cactus. I don't see any others. What do you think it is, Rob?
Some kind of sluice, because I'm looking at this metal gate.
That's what I thought.
And piping that maybe like conveyed water to or from.
Yeah, they kind of jerry-rigged something. Here's a piece. You know, now that I picked that up, I'm really glad there wasn't a scorpion or something under there. Though I have not, and I know they're out here, seen a scorpion as of yet. Okay, I say let's go into the, I don't know, there's a sort of a building.
Town.
It's not, there's 2 buildings left.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on over there.
What is it? Isn't one anymore?
No. Somebody had a beautiful pot. Oh, nice. I don't know what that, let's see. I don't know what that would have been. Why would it be shaped like that?
What if it's a giant serving bowl like you would put fruit or something in?
Kind of big for,
shallow bowl?
it's kind of big for a serving bowl.
It's also shallow. It's like it was a giant dish.
Maybe it was a, yeah, who knows? Maybe it was a planter, some flowers for some cactus. I just see this sign. I went across the road to see this mine over here. And I don't know, hard luck castle and RV, 9 miles down this road? That doesn't make any sense, but I'm so curious. But I'm not gonna go, hard luck castle, oh, you know it's not a castle. What's this? What does this say? Doesn't really say anything. See what that is. Maybe it was more of a recent mine. Is there something cozy.
This house is in amazingly good shape. Entrance step. Nice.
I really should read up on what these things are, but maybe if I take a picture and a video, I can look it up. But you pick this up and it's very heavy. It comes from this pile. All these rocks are very dense. Or I don't know. Don't know. But I'm going to assume this is still part of Montclair. Careful under here. Don't want something to fall on me. Maybe I'll go this way. Wow. That's precarious. I mean, because look, it's only just, and this is slanted. Everything's leaning this way. Really briefly, go over here. That would have been the entrance to the mine, I think. It looks kind of, I don't know. Ooh, it turns right. I'm not going in there. That's one thing I do know. This, either the top of the bottom or the bottom of the tank, of a big tank. Maybe that held water? Probably. It's all kind of sealed in. That's what I think. Another part of the tank. There. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh, that okay, so it goes in and it goes right. See if we can get Rob to go in there. I'm too scared. No, I'm not going in there. That's crazy. No. It could collapse. But it does take a right turn somewhere. It's almost kind of sulfury. It's very sulfury looking anyway. Oh. Oh. Oh, I can't wait to read about this. Didn't expect to see that in there. And then this is supposed to be concrete or something, because how would they get some kind of material? Oops. How would they get these wires in here? Okay. That is covering, so there must have been like pipe that went down in here and then came out, because that's empty in there. Oh, I gotta go up in here. Oh, this is the best one yet. This one's the best. So I see like a sort of a little, or it used to be like a road. I think I'll take this little trail here. Yeah, look at this. Oh, look at that rock wall. See if I can zoom in there. Ooh, that's too zoomed. Yeah, like a rock wall all along there. And see, it was paved at some point. That's paving, asphalt. So it's asphalt up here, so something had to come up here. And some kind of like old pieces of rubber. Or I think that's rubber. Maybe not. What could this be? It kind of looks like rubber though. It's just hardened over time in the sun. This is all, what in the world? It's all like screws and stuff. Looks like it, okay, it really looks like bark. But when you come down, you realize it's metal. All kinds of metal. A little plastic, that's metal. Oh, wait, what is that? I don't know what that is, but is it metal? Well, this one is. Well, is it? Right. It almost like a screw, so part of it is, maybe. But I wouldn't be able to break it in half. Is it shavings of some sort? I guess shaving. What could that be? But that's what all this is. So at first it looks like screws. Let me zoom in. But it isn't. I just don't know. I just kind of rested so much that it's brittle. There's that tank down there. This giant piece of something. Kind of torn because I want to go up there, but I don't feel like going all the way up there because I still have miles to drive and it'll be dark by the time I get there. But wow, this was a really neat place. Yeah. Ooh, that's too close. Not the aircraft too. I think they're flying the jets over Death Valley today. Amargosa Valley. Here's like a little drain hole made of wood. Well, that's why I said, Rob, I have no idea what this would have been. We'll have to look it up.